Hi, everyone. So today I'd like to do a comparison of two open bottles that I have on my shelf right now, and at the same time do a mid-bottle review, which we often like to do. We're going to compare the Representative Barrel Proof 114.6 proof and Blue Note Juke Joint Uncut 115.2 proof. So this is barrel proof, this is uncut, same thing, right out of the barrel, not filtered, not diluted with water. The Blue Note is 115.2 proof. The Representative 114.6. So really close in proof. The mash bills, I think, are similar. You got the same rye, so these would be considered relatively high rye bourbons. They're higher, but they're also lower. These are both 21% rye. So the Blue Note is 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. The Representative, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. So if I was just going to go strictly by that, maybe I'd expect the Representative to have maybe just a shade more sweetness. We're talking a 5 proof point swing between the corn and the malted barley. The 21% rye is constant. Age is very similar. The Blue Note is in the range of 4 to 5 years, and the Representative is a minimum of 4 years or 2 congressional terms, as they say. They're both sourced in different ways. This is sourced, Blue Note is sourced, I believe, from Green River. And the Representative is sourced from MGP. It definitely is sourced either way, because when you don't see, distilled, aged and bottled, and it's broken up, then you know some of it's sourced, because it definitely says bottled. So this is definitely bottled in Tennessee. This is definitely bottled in Kentucky. We liked them both when we started. I have my own thoughts about which one I think I like more, but I'm not even going to do this blind. I'm just going to pour it in glasses, and we're going to do this right now. Okay, so I got them poured in glasses. There's two things I like to accomplish when I do these kinds of comparisons. Number one, you can have almost every quality, almost every statistic be the same or similar, and you can have two bourbons that taste very similar, or you can have two bourbons that taste very different, because there's just so many factors. Like, you can have every one of these statistics, can be the same, but let's just say but one of them was aged on the bottom of the rick house and one of them was aged on the top, with everything else being the same. The aging process is going to most likely happen differently, and they're going to taste differently. So the point is, I just like to see when you have two bottles that, even if they're not identical, we've done some of those, but even if their characteristics are similar enough, I like to put them next to each other. These two fit that bill with just a 5 proof point swing on the corn and the malted barley, same rye, similar age, and similar proof. So this is the color Blue Note. The Representative, I think they're very similar in color. Looks like it. So I'm going to start with the Blue Note right here. Actually, let me just give this a nose. Representative. And that's funny, they're very similar noses. I remember when I first had this, I kind of thought this was like what I call a dessert bourbon, and I'm kind of thinking, I didn't call this that, but I want to see if, when I have them side by side, if it's the same. Okay, I'm going to taste the Blue Note. Cheers. You definitely get that rye content. I definitely get that 21% rye right in there. It's got a nice finish. Probably should have some water, but I'm just going to go and cheers, Representative. I get a little bit, I get that rye content. I almost feel like I have just a shade more of a finish on the Blue Note, but side by side, they're quite similar. So in this case, a lot of the traits are the same, and they do. I was just kind of curious. I'm looking at these two, and I'm like, I got them at different times. I had the Blue Note longer. It's been sitting around longer now. Then I got this one, and I kind of wanted to compare them. And the funny thing is like I was thinking about the Blue Note that I went through a couple different phases that I really liked it, then I disliked it. This I really see. I guess the thing is this one I had, and by no means do I not like it. I do like this, but my expectations for this were different than this. I didn't even really know about this one. This one surprised me, the Representative, when I just picked this one up, and I was like, wow. And this one, my expectations were like here, and maybe they got here, but I guess at the end of the day, they may be in the same place, but I'm just coming from two different directions. So let's do this one more time. Blue Note. Gotta be honest with you, these are quite similar. I may have to do this blind another time, but these are just two good bottles right here. This I had to get from Sealbacks. In fact, this is a Sealbacks blend, and this one I just found on the shelf right here in New Jersey. But you know, the difference is it's just interesting. The point of this is, number one, I like to see how I kind of like bottles midpoint. I've gone through a few different opinions on this, but I do like this. As a matter of fact, I actually now finally found the regular Blue Note on the shelf, and I've never seen it before, but I'm not sure if I want to, if I have to have in this just to have the base expression, I may do it. Did like the Crossroads. And then this one, I just saw one bottle. It was actually two, and it's not even there anymore. Got this one. Really liked it. So that's it. These are both good. I'm coming from them in different directions, but at the end of the day, these are very similar, and a lot of the qualities and statistics and facts are very similar. But it doesn't mean every time that's always going to be that way. There's many, many factors that go into how the final product is on the nose, on the palate, and on the finish. And that's what makes bourbon whiskey so incredible. Cheers. Take care. Thanks for watching.